Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello,
Hey, everybody.
Hi,
hello.
everybody.
Welcome to
We
the
are
world.
Hello,
here.
hello.
Welcome to
We
the
are
show.
here. Huzzah. All right.
Woo.
Welcome back to another
Welcome.
um
No, no.
wonderful cross
What a
moment.
great kickoff.
Yeah.
That's
of
not
I
uh
bad.
had to, I
of
had to
All
change
the
right.
things
Diced
up a bit
Thespians
here.
Dark Light campaign. When we last left the ground, they were warning the town, the little town of a name that I can't remember right now, also
Oh,
known as
God.
Figgy.
Piggy.
Sorry. Um,
The pudding
Almost said
town.
pudding.
I know it's my own town. What the hell? Um, the little town of Figgy. They warned them about the miasma, the green light that's coming for them, and they can see it just on the horizon. Not even the horizon, just over the wall. It's getting closer. It's not very great. And so the little town and the leader have decided that they're going to go and actually flee the town, and that's what they've been doing. Is packing their things, and unfortunately most of the people that still seem to be in the town are the elderly or the children. The adults that went over to the fishing boats, they've come back, once they were called in, but the ones that went out to the farms, they've not returned. So it's looking like a fairly truncated village that will be fleeing by sea out into the water to get away from this oncoming danger that you guys have let them know about. Um, so we've left Grim gathering bodies, Penny telling Orkilia and Cross about a memory that she's had, and showing that the head of this village, he was a cleric of some ability. He was able to raise dead on his own son, which was dead, who was had died in the battle. And as a gift, he'd given Penny his last and only, at least at the moment, restoration spell, and managed to bring back her arm that has been missing for several hundred years. So that's something new for her. And with that she got a new memory that is now going to be leading the group potentially into the mountains, across the pathless and through some of the harder places where maybe the miasma won't be able to follow so easily. And with that, we're going to start with our long missing paladin, Ramio.
How's everybody doing?
So it was night. You guys were going to spend the night at Big Hell's cabin, and um, there'd been a little alcohol. There'd been definitely some fractious stuff, some arguing between Orkilia and Cross. Um, but finally, everything had quieted down, and you had these three components that you had taken off of the alchemage you guys had killed. A couple of goblins and a small, maybe a hobbit, you're not sure. They were pretty cut up and not particularly seeming very cogent or intelligent, but they definitely seemed frightened, and they definitely seemed like when you took them and their chain and pulled them away from her, like they were looking to you to help them because they didn't know what to do. So you had their chains, you have their magical chains. And during the night, you realized that if they were going to be like the other components that you guys had, that there would be a lot of risk to them, that they would be in danger, they'd be running, people would know what they were, but that they weren't at a place where they could be freed. And you made a decision that you were going to find an answer for them that was going to allow them to be more safe, and then you would catch up to the rest of the group. And so you'd scrawled in your half drunken stupor a little phrase into the side of the wall over the fireplace, like, hey, I'm gonna, I'm finding a safe place for these components, I'll be back. And you and the three components at the end of their chains stumbled off into the night. And when you'd gone out, you hadn't really known what you had intended to do. Um, You just knew that there were other communities around, that there were, you know, maybe a small village or something that would be safe for them to hole up and stay for a little time while you guys tried to stop all of these big things so they were out of the path of danger. And so you kind of wandered off to the east. I mean, even drunk off your ass, you could still find your way around because that's what you do. You're a paladin of Nexus. You go to the lost places. And you got out there and you got out and you came across what looked like a dead village. Like it had been a little fishing village or something, but all of the houses were little huts on stilts actually in the water. Um, Very humanoid looking, so probably not something else, especially here where something else this close to, civilization would probably have been become components. Um, and you find that there's doesn't seem to be anybody here. And there probably hasn't been anybody here for a little while, but roll me a perception check.
13. Wait, plus 3. So 16.
Okay. Um, yeah, it doesn't look like people have been there for a little while, but you'll notice as you're going along, you just catch them fishing baskets for catching fish, fish traps that are still whole and the fish in them are still alive, which means that they're getting traded out. Somebody's out there fishing for real.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And what
But
do
I
you
don't
do?
see anybody.
You don't see anybody right now, no.
And it looks humanoid, but I'm with these three,
The
yeah,
three
incredibly.
components,
Yeah.
damaged components, yes. Um, it's not
I
very
mean, I would
much.
like to look around.
Yeah, okay. Roll me a perception check and look around.
20, nat 20.
Ah, yeah. It's
Woo!
just like there's something. There's something. And it's almost like your eyes zero in on it almost without you, like your subconscious mind or maybe some magical thing, maybe Nexus makes you go shoop and you catch somebody go just as they duck down and they
Okay.
start to run through the swamp.
Um, should I mean, they're running like I have 3 chained things to me that aren't going to be able to run super fast. So I can't necessarily chase them, right?
Well, these are small things. You could pick them up.
Okay. So, okay, so I'm just gonna pick all my buddies up and
Okay.
just kind of
Chase the thing. Roll me a dexterity check.
okay. 13 again. Dexterity. 17.
Okay. You manage to make it without stumbling through the swamp, and you realize that this little thing, it's moving, it's wiry and it's scrappy, but it's not moving real fast. It's definitely humanoid, and you manage to catch up to it and kind of almost pin it again, not pin it, but it's backed up against what looks like probably more of those ruins that are ever present out here in the swamp, um, sticking up, and it sits there and it hisses at you and you realize it's human. It's an old lady.
Okay. So then if she's against the wall, then I'm gonna keep my eyes on her. I'm gonna keep a little bit of distance to make her feel safe.
Hmm.
I'm gonna set the components down. I'm gonna say, friends, I need help.
And she hisses at you.
Your one doesn't help your kind at all.
You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about my past. I'm here for help. I am a friend.
Oh, those who say those kinds of things, it's because their past isn't worth knowing.
You're wrong.
Did you bring me some dinner?
Actually, I don't think I have anything in my bag for her. Do I have any food on me?
You were the only
Yeah,
one that had a pack.
that's right. Well, I didn't have any food in there.
No, that's true.
Um,
Maybe
yeah, I
that
don't.
little one right there.
you touch them, I will have to kill you, but I really, really don't want to.
But they don't even look delicious.
They are worth more than 100 of you. Bite your tongue.
Worth more to who?
This isn't going to work out. So I'm gonna grab them, and I'm gonna go somewhere else because I can't tell her they're valuable. I can't let her in on the secret.
Okay, so you
Uh,
pick them up and you.
Turn around and start to walk away.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Dude, that 20 again. These are I don't even. I swear to God, you
It
guys.
never happens to you either.
No,
Way
Okay.
to die!
I'm doing really great today. I lost my voice, but these guys are making up for it.
That's all right.
You notice that it's following you. It's scrappy and it's coming, and you keep hearing little words from behind you.
Worth it to who? Anybody that matters? I think I'm the only one that matters here. They're not worth it to me.
Well, what would make it worth it to you? I'll say she's following me behind me.
Okay.
Something what would stick it to those in power.
This would
Something that would be delicious. Something that would be pretty, which none of these are.
Well, they might not be beautiful in your eyes, but they are incredibly valuable to me.
I want a bird.
A bird?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
You feel like her eyes are just like boring into the back of your skull, like she's not blinking or anything.
Yeah.
It's really weird. She's not a comfortable person.
Okay. Well, I'm looking for a safe place for them. And so far, you've not given me any inclination that you are a safe space, nor have you given me any inclination that you're trustworthy.
Oh, Yerwin ain't safe. No, she's not safe at all. She's dangerous to those in
How-
power. And so she's
how
got to
so?
hide. So give me a bird. I'm hungry.
I think I want to play her every game now.
Yeah, no, she's fun to talk to, but also like, where do I go with this? So far, I'm thinking she's dangerous. But if it's to those in power, then that could work in my favor. But I don't know. Is there any way? Ooh, I would like to cast Detect Good and Evil.
All right.
Pretty please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got
I'm
it down
putting it
there.
in. Yeah. I'm
All
trying to
right.
put it on my thing real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Detect good and evil. She's right
Mhm.
behind you, and you would have swore she was evil. You would have swore it with every part of you because she's just so repellent. And no, no. In fact, you know that there's the black and there's the white and then there's that gray. She's in that gray, tending towards white. There's some good in this
Mm,
girl. Now, how much or where that comes or where the, morals and ethics go, who knows? But,
okay. Um, well, that's good news. Um, then in that case, how can I get a bird? I can't sword a bird out of the sky. And so I
no,
say,
make me a survival roll.
okay, 12. 12 survival. Oh, survival's +6. 18.
All right. Actually, looks like there might be a little shrub bird up up ahead there. Those are the kind that actually stay down in the bushes mostly.
then I'm gonna go.
Try and
I'm gonna
catch a bird.
say, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And then I'm gonna go try to catch a bird. Please,
Okay.
please, please die. I keep working so hard.
Okay. Well, this one you're going to have to roll me depending on how you're planning on doing it. You're going to do it with snares, you're going to do it with your sword, you're going to try and just leap at it. What are you going to
I'm, I might just smite the little son of a bitch.
do? Okay. We'll have birds too.
Yeah, I mean, I got that. Well, I have ensnaring strike. I have. I also have purify food and drink for this girl. Oh wait, or no, speak with animals. Hey, hey, don't move, so I can come over there and kill you. That's not gonna work. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do. Um, yeah, I'll cast ensnaring strike.
Okay.
And that does 1d6. So if that doesn't kill the bird, then it's gonna be ensnared. So I can
Oh,
just
it
go up and like.
totally it kills the bird and is just a little crumple of bones now.
Well,
Um, as it was not a big bird.
you,
Mark the spell off.
I just did. And I wait. We didn't take any rests. While I was out, right? That might be my last spell, which is real shame.
Well, you didn't take a rest because you didn't stay there during the night.
Okay.
Actually, everybody, no, you guys did before you left. Everybody got, you got a short rest. Everybody else got a long rest. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you do have
It's something
some
to
of
try.
it back. All right, but now you have a bird.
Okay. But it's a little crumpled up bits of bones. Is there any meat left
Mm-hmm.
on it?
Oh, yeah.
There's... Okay. Okay. Cool.
It's
Perfect. I
like a
thought it
little
was just
meat sack of bird.
okay. See, I was thinking like I hit it too hard and it was literally a skeleton. I was like, okay.
No,
I was gonna
no.
give her bones. She's like, I'm hungry still. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna go back to this lovely, vivacious, bubbly woman.
Okay. And she's like, oh, you got a bird for me. You got a bird for me. How nice. All right. And then she grabs the bird from your hand and then looks around and says, the niceties say I should share, but I'm not nice. And she eats it anyway in front of you. And afterwards, she says, all right, now you can ask. You can ask for old Yerwin for one wish. What would you like?
For one
Nothing too
wish.
big, 'cause it's not like magic. They won't let me do much magic these days.
Who won't let you do much magic?
Miscula.
Does Miscula know these whereabouts? Where are you all right now?
If Miscula knew where I was, I wouldn't be here no more. I'd be,
And then she holds the last little bite of the bird
I'd be.
and she chews it up.
So if I'm
Sorry.
granted one wish, I need a safe place for these three.
Oh, and Whitey's free.
And she starts looking at them more closely.
They're like you. They're on the run.
They don't
They
look like
need.
they're running very much to me.
They might not be able to run fast.
And she reaches out and she almost touches one of the chains, but doesn't quite. It's like she tries to bounce her finger on it, but doesn't quite connect. Like she doesn't want to or she can't. You're not really sure. She
Yeah,
says, oh, I know. Oh, I know. Are these some of Miss Kiddo's components? She's just staring at you as she does.
they are. They are
Alrighty
absolutely.
then. I'll keep 'em safe. I'll keep 'em safe. And when you need 'em, huh,
And she leans back a little bit away from you because she's just been like uncomfortably close this whole time. And she pulls a little, she's like,
yeah, let's see where is it. Oh no, that one's too green. Oh, that one's too mossy. I did.
and she pulls out a stone. It just looks like a stone. I mean, it's nothing special. It's not smooth. It's not shiny. It's not pretty. It's not round. It's just, but it was the one that she found that she really liked. And she says,
Now you're gonna tell me these things, okay? You're gonna be really nice. You know what's gonna happen? This is he's kind of a mean guy, you know. All right, there you go.
she hands you the stone.
Okay.
You just tell it where I'm supposed to bring 'em.
All right. You have yourself a bargain.
All right.
And she holds out her hand.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to shake it.
And she like slaps your hand
What are you thinking, you stupid butt?
and actually grabs the chain and throws it on the ground. And you've never seen anything like this. You know what these chains do.
Yeah.
The very first game, you went through some massive pain trying to get them off Penny.
Yeah.
She throws them on the ground, just that where you've got all three of them, and instantly they all pop open and fall off.
All
She's
right.
like,
I don't.
So long, sucker.
and she turns, and all of a sudden, they're gone. And you have a stone. Mark that on your sheet. You have just a normal, ugly stone from Yarwin
That I can talk to.
that, well, maybe.
I mean, hopefully. There was some good in her. Good in her.
And then with that, I don't know if you spend any time looking around for her to see if you can figure out. Maybe it was magic, maybe you don't, but there's no sign. They're gone. So you head back to follow the rest of the group to where the cabin was, and that's where we're going to go back to the rest of the group while you're slogging your way through the swamp back to them after having
Okay.
been sold a bridge in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully. I don't know. I detected good in her. Should be okay. Let's hope.
God damn it, Aurelian.
Listen, what would you have done differently?
I think that's just our great hashtag for Diced Thespians. Just
God damn it, Ramiel.
Damn it,
We'll have a
Aurelian.
t-shirt made.
Yep.
never escape just yelling "damn it" at people. It's really
Yep.
ridiculous.
Forever.
Mhm.
It'll just be the whole group doing face palms.
Okay. So now we're back in the village, and the townspeople have become quite a bit less boisterous as they've been gathering their stuff and shouting, the elderly people and the young people, the fisher people, when they start realizing that all the people from the inland side of the village, from the farms and the hunters and stuff, they're not coming back. They didn't come back. Even with the beacon put up. It's not much of a beacon, it's just like a torch on top of the wall saying come home. And everybody that was on the western side of the village didn't come. Those on the eastern side are starting to get a little concerned, but they finally get everything packed and off to the boats. Tell me what you guys are doing while this last little bit's happening.
Go.
Do we have the
Doing
wagon all packed
wagon-y
up?
thing.
I believe that's part of what you and Cross were both doing.
Okay.
I think it was just me doing that.
You were
Oh.
doing the repairs, but there's the packing too.
Then I will start packing the wagon, including if there's any kind of food or something that we can source.
Okay.
We lost all of our stuff, right?
Yes.
So-
And
I
you
think
can.
I'm the only person who had a. Remember, I was the only person who had a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
stuff
it. That's. And you had like the gem thing too. It would have been. Yeah.
in the box.
Box.
We can put everything in the box.
Actually, that'd be a great idea.
We can put
Throw the
everything in the box.
we can throw the components
do it.
in the box. It'd
Yeah,
be safe
well,
in the
that's
box
true.
and comfortable and
We
have
don't need a
food.
wagon. Well, for maybe travel, we need the wagon. But
We
like
need
for
the
everything
wagon,
else,
but
just
they
throw it in
don't
the
need
box.
the wagon. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, give me the box.
So, Jasmine, you're right there while all of this is going on. Grim, you are not.
Nope.
You're over gathering dead bodies. But Jasmine, you will see this. Penny, you are also right there.
Only
I'm
the
still- I'm
fanciest
like-
dead bodies.
I was thinking that she was probably helping the townspeople gather
townspeople
their
instead?
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, no, it's just Elian and Penny and so Orkilia, Penny, and Cross that are there with the box.
I'm currently just drinking the blood of my enemies.
Okay.
Go away, Ramiel.
What? Wait, go away. Oh,
Go
sorry.
away.
Hey,
Go away.
Go, go. God
Come on,
damn it,
love
Ramiel,
you
go
too. Love you too.
God damn it, Ramiel.
Ooh.
Damn it, Ramiel.
I'm so glad that I've introduced that to this group as well.
Okay, and so Cross, what do? You guys, you have the box. Did you pull a box out?
I'm not gonna give her the box. She's like, give me the box. I'm like, no, I will put the things in the box. It's my box.
I'm not gonna steal your box. Listen, I gotta go all over town and gather supplies. It's gonna be a hell of a lot easier if I'm not trying to like lug them all back here. We don't have a lot of
Box
time.
has the supplies.
What's
Supplies
in
are
the box?
That's actually a valid question. I have no idea what's in the box. I've just told, hey, box.
He's just like he opens the box and he's like, just put your finger in the box.
No! That's the worst sentence I have ever heard.
Oh yeah, because Ordelia hasn't been in the box.
I have not been in the box.
I have not been in the box.
Can I try and push her in the box?
No!
You can try.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
And he's like, it's nice. She's gonna use mostly this hand.
How big is the opening to this box?
It's a box. It's like this big, but when you open it, there's like what looks like a mist at the top.
I'm gonna get the box.
We have the
You've got
box.
the box.
In the
You've got the
meantime,
box.
Penny, roll to see if you manage to nudge her to touch the mist in the box.
I rolled a 17 on the dice. I have no pluses to my strength.
Okay. So, are you resisting Ordelia, or do you just?
I'll just like take her hand very gently and put it in the box. Oh, nice. Aha, nice. There's the box.
Okay, so both of you then go into the box.
Woohoo!
Penny and Ordelia. Ordelia, all of a sudden, it's like, whoosh, and you're in this room. It's this beautiful room. And there are couches laid out with comfortable pillows and blankets, and along one wall there's tables with a feast of like, you can see some things that are food that's probably stuff Penny likes. It looks really weird. It's like, God only knows. And then there's
He goes
some of
over and
your
starts
favorite
it all in her
food and
mouth.
some good mead. And on one side, so all the food you could ever want. There's a bank of closets along one side. And then there's a few places in the paneling in the wall that look like at some point they might be other doors.
She's immediately going to the closets.
Okay.
Would like to know what's in them.
Okay. You open the closet and it's hung with beautiful, soft silk satin robes. They're the softest, every color. Oh, there's one that's your favorite color.
Yeah, no, that's immediately being put on.
Right. And then
really
there's
hoping-
what looks like laundry baskets down on the bottom floor part of that. Like a place where you might put armor and a place where you might put clothing and stuff down along the bottom, and those beautiful robes.
So, okay. So Ross has just had this box full of pretty things and like a place we could be sleeping and food, and he hasn't said jack shit about this the entire time. Why are we not just like hanging out in here? What are we even doing up there? Come on, this is like the lounge.
We stayed in here before
When?
you disappeared in the library.
So when I was off getting my ass handed to me by things and stuff, you guys were lounging it up in this castle of a box?
Yes.
Rude. This is rude. Listen, I think that means I don't need to go get anything, and I'm just gonna. And she lays down on the couch and whooshes the cape
Robe over her. Now, did you put your armor and stuff in the bins that were at the bottom of the closet?
No, she's still wearing her armor.
Still
and
wearing her
everything.
armor? Okay.
No.
That's gonna take a minute to get out of. So this
Yes.
is
Okay.
she's just being dramatic.
Well, I mean, she's a bard, so that makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
So yeah, just whoosh over and like up into the cushions.
She's gonna grab some random food, some of those weird looking things that she likes so much, and she's gonna come over and like try and like sneak it under the blanket so that you can eat it. She's trying to feed you, but it's like
So I'll slip my hand over and like grab.
nice.
Grab and
I should be like, whoa. And she'll toddle over, grab another one, and be like,
The food, that's the best food you've ever had in your life.
This is
Oh
just
my
not
God,
fair.
it's good. And you're if you were down any hit points at all, you just know you would be feeling better.
Like all I imagine is if you've seen that like TikTok where they're like the guys like bringing the woman under the blankets like food because she's like on her like period or something, and you just see the hand reach out and grab stuff and drag it underneath.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Yep.
what's happening right now.
That's what's right. Well, and he hasn't even told you the best part yet. So
And Cross is just standing outside with the box like, fucking thank God some peace and goddamn quiet.
I heard that. Did I hear that?
no. No. So Cross though, is the lid open or
Oh
is
no,
it
I
closed?
closed the box.
You closed the box. Okay.
No, but Penny has things to do, man.
Well,
Listen,
she can
Orkelia
knock-
no longer has things to do. Her plan
She
was to
could-
gather supplies. We don't need supplies. Orkelia out.
Like, peace.
Peace, bitches.
She's like, I'm taking a nap. Fuck you all.
Alrighty then. Well, Cross,
don't
you're
need me.
standing there holding a
Alright.
box.
I'm gonna open the box and casually, and then just walk over to eat because it seems like a good idea, and they could probably use some a shower and some sustenance. And he talks. He goes over to what's her name? The
Auntie Mog.
that one.
Yes, the Hobbit.
And he's just like, all right. So I have this box. It's more than a box. It's more than meets the eye, you might say. And
So
That was a
you're
deep
saying
cut.
you have a magic box.
yes. You've been with the
You're
components
daft
the
little young
longest.
man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This stress has just gotten to you. And she reaches up and kind of, because she's blind, she reaches and then she pats your face.
And he's just like, all right, fine. And he just opens the box and like sticks her hand in it.
Oh, what? Whoa! All right. Orkelia, all of a sudden, Auntie Mog is in the box.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna do that with basically the rest of the components. And,
Okay, but it's going to take you a second. So
that's
first,
fine. I'm just
Auntie
letting you
Mog
know.
is in the box. And you hear a whoa, whoosh, and then, oh my God, where?
And she flings the blanket cape off of herself.
Uh-huh.
That's
And he
weird.
like
Penny
gets
just-
startled and falls over. It's like,
and just like bolts over, picks her up, and drags her over to the table of food, and just starts pretty much what Penny was doing, just like, and you're gonna want to eat this, and you're gonna want to eat this, and oh my God, you haven't even begun to try this thing over here.
Oh my God, oh my God, that smells really good. That smells really good.
I don't even know where we are. We're inside of a box of magical goodness,
I'll sign me up.
right? That's what I
Says,
said.
yeah. And
oh, wait,
she's
wait.
got her little arm wrapped kind of around you and says, "All right, my niecey, tell me what's the best thing here. Oh, and is there
Wait,
is there beer?
wait. Penny's gonna go and you know the closet that had the robes in it?
Mhm.
She's gonna open it and just start pulling them out and be like, for you? And then she's gonna give one to Auntie Mog. And they're so soft. She's
And,
gonna take
and
it in her hand
magically,
and just, like,
somehow, this one is small, just right. And she's like, oh. And then the next component shows up. Which one do you put in next, Cross?
That's up to you.
Oh, all right. So the next
Just
one
one at a
is
time.
yeah, is the next one. Well, really all that's left is the three elves. The last one, you put the two adult elves in, and then the little elf looks at you with its big hazel eyes. And it still doesn't say anything, but it starts crying.
Aw.
Little silent tears, and it clings to you like a monkey,
Oh.
as
Into
little
the
ones
box,
do.
Cross. Come into the box.
Someone's gonna
Yeah,
have
but
to
if
do
I
this
go
out
in
of
the box, then nobody's there to
Yeah.
watch the box. And he kind of just
no.
like, Penny, can you come out of the box real quick?
Can I hear that?
Nope.
I thought you could hear if the box is open.
No. It's
I get a
interdimensional.
psychic
It's like you're in
message
a whole
from
different
Cross.
dimension.
It's like a pocket dimension. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, now that everybody's here and comfy and full of food, I would like to suggest that none of us ever leave. Because the world out there sucks and this is pretty great. And we can put on shows and we can eat to our heart's content. And listen, I've got plenty of songs that we'll be entertained for the rest of our days. And Penny, how do we get out of here?
We
You remember that you touched the fog that's
Yeah.
now kind of by the roof.
oh, Penny touches it.
And poof, Penny's gone.
Oh, that worked. Okay, so everybody else here, nobody touches the fog. Got it, got it, got it. And somebody's got to watch Mog because she's just gonna flail about and maybe touch the fog. Mog, no raising your arms too high.
Oh, you know what? I'm not leaving the food.
You know, valid point. Everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody good? Good? Great.
And the two elves, Orkilia, the two elves, they're just sitting there like they don't know what to do. Nobody's given them an order. They're not sure. They're just sitting.
Oh, hey, did you guys get a chance to grab some food?
They look at you.
That looks like a nope. Okay. So she goes and she'll just make a plate of a little bit of everything. Bring it over to them and be like, all right, so these are cupcakes. They're like one of those tiny little cupcakes. I think they're filled with some kind of jam. And then like these look like these kind of truffle macadamia nuts, which is amazing. These, I'm not entirely sure what they are, but like they're savory and delicious. And like, maybe they're just a little bit of meat. I'm not entirely sure, but they're magic and they're delicious and you should eat them.
And the teenager one looks at you and it's clear that he can't talk. As you guys know, their tongues were cut out.
All right.
And he goes, kind of
Well?
questioning, like, can I eat?
I think so. You still got your teeth, right?
And he'll take it. And he looks around and he's very scared and he'll hide his thing as he takes a bite. And it's like a transformation. It's like as soon as that delicious food hits, they haven't had anything like that. And it's just like, there's a frozen moment of like experience with flavor that isn't mush. And then there's another little hand and the teenage eating has begun.
Good. This is great. I'm gonna leave this plate here. You all are gonna keep eating. Whole table for you. Whatever you guys want. I gotta go yell at a rogue real quick. I will be back later.
Okay, Penny, you appear upside cross. Penny appears up next to you.
Thought you couldn't hear. Okay. Penny, and he just hands Penny the box, and he's just like, "Keep the box open. I'll be right back." And he, while like the child clinging to him, goes inside the box.
Penny starts like messing with the lid.
The lid, as one does.
Oh,
All right, you're back down.
I imagine,
Now the question is, does Orkilia pass?
I imagine Orkilia leaves as I come in, so she doesn't even like.
She closes the box and then she carries it under her arm.
Can I even get out before the box? Does my head just like smack on top of the box?
Let's roll it and see. I don't know. What do you think?
What are you going to do, Penny? You're closing the box?
I close it. As soon as he goes in, I'm like, Bert, and then I put it under my arm because I'm carrying it.
To do that.
I'll open it. You're not trapped forever.
Just as
Maybe.
long as Penny would like you to be trapped.
Okay, so roll me a dexterity save, Orkilia, to see if you made it out before Penny closed the box.
I'm really hoping it's not gonna like splinter me in half.
Do I have to roll? Because I just rolled.
Wondrous items, you never know.
You said dexterity?
Uh-huh.
Hold, please. Well, that's a 9.
All right.
That's
Orkilia does not make it out of the box. Penny, you're there all alone with the box. Grimm's off doing something. Now the 4 surviving components are in the box. You're the only surviving component that is not in the box. You're not sure where everybody else is, but this is kind of, you're here all by yourself right now.
I'm going to try to find Grim.
Okay.
While they're trapped in the box.
Okay. And then we will go back down to the fireworks liable to be happening down below.
Sorry.
Okay.
It just is very petty.
Cross, as you get into the box, you see Orkilia reaching up and touching the box.
What?
And instead of going out, you're kind of tossed back onto the ground. So you are both in the box.
What the fuck? Penny did it. Penny did it just fine. How come I could get out of the box? Did you trap me in the box?
Just told her not to close. Penny closed the box.
I wish we could have heard the cackle from the outside.
That's the best
It's
part,
fine.
though, is you can't
She'll
hear
open the box eventually. Just sit.
But until then, we're stuck in the box together. Great.
Oh God, it's so awful, isn't it?
Well, you didn't even
And
tell
he
me.
just and he like and she, the instant she tries to say something, he just like just leave it alone. And he walks over towards the table with the child and starts looking for something to like feed it.
Okay, well, there's a whole table of food there. Everything from gruel to fruit to candy to, just as it magically kind of changes based on the taste.
Can I make a survive, or I guess as I approach it with the child, is there what do I have to make it like a perception check to see if anything different appears that would be suitable?
Yep.
Or do I even need to make like a survival check to know what would be suitable for a child? Because obviously I'm a grown man and we don't know shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you have not been around children. That is true. So yeah, make me a survival check to see if you know what a child needs.
14.
Do you know what a child?
Do I know what a child? He's like,
Here, have all the candy.
I want to help.
And then he's like bouncing out the walls and you don't know why.
Whoa. Okay. I have a very high survival and I rolled a 14. I just don't have my character sheet pulled up. Hold on.
Okay. And Orkilia, you'll notice that the older elf is still not really eating. And still sitting there like he doesn't even really know how, maybe?
Yeah, that's a 24.
The teenager has started gaining steam. And is close to finishing what's next to it, but neither one of them has moved from where they were initially put.
There's like the back and forth eyes between like, do I argue with this person over here? Do I help this person over here? I could do both.
Multi-talented.
She's a bard, so she can argue and she can help at the same time.
There you go.
So I like go next to slide to next to them at the table and start doing the same thing, piling stuff on top of a plate. You didn't even tell me there was this box. We could have been staying in a lap of luxury this entire time. And you know what? We could have been feeding people properly. We could have been having our components all safe and happy. And you didn't even say a damn thing. Why did you hide this?
And Cross just looks over and is just like, kind of gestures down at like the child. And he's just like, could you not right now? And then I did roll a 24. What do I find on the table?
All kinds of delicious stuff. There's fruit, there's what looks like maybe mango. There is a drink that looks like it might be milk. In fact, it smells really nice, maybe like sweetened milk. All kinds of stuff that looks like that would be perfect without being too much.
All right. Seems like the logical option. I'm going to go for the milk. And I'm going to attempt to feed it to the child.
Okay. So you hold the cup. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. Roll me a dexterity check for not spilling milk all down the front of the child.
Womp womp.
Hmm.
In the meantime, Chris makes a very valid point that is going to bug Orkelia. We could have been feeding Grim this way the entire time.
Hmm. Yep.
She told him to eat people.
Yep. But
He
which one's
has
more
no
fun?
idea.
He has no idea.
No clue.
Of course, and how much food does the magic of the box actually provide? That is the other question. All right, but back there, while you're there, you bring the other plate of food over for the older elf.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a glare that comes with that, and then a decision of fine, we won't fight in front of the child, and then she'll go over to the
To
the other elf.
the elf. Okay, and he's just sitting there, clearly very afraid. They've never been clearly through this kind of a thing. This is freedom is terrifying when you don't know how to do anything and you're damaged and stuff. So do you he just sits there and looks at it and roll me an insight check.
Oh, that was a nat 20. So
Oh, nice. Yeah. You know what? You're thinking maybe if you feed it to him so that he understands that this is okay and this is how it works, that might be the trick.
okay. So I'll do that.
Okay.
Spork.
So you start feeding and the first bite's a little awkward and weird and it's like, "Ugh, it's gonna get up, but
The choo-choo train. Choo-choo.
and stuff." And the elf, God only knows how many hundred years this old this thing is. Um, it just looks at you with big eyes and starts eating.
Nom, nom, nom.
And then after a few bites of that, he gets to where he opens his mouth.
Ah, good. Nom, nom, nom. Good. Now this is okay. Okay. So, and I reach very slowly toward their hand,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of reach it out of. May I have?
Okay, it holds it out.
And then I take their hand and I put the spork in it, and then guide the hand to the plate and then to the mouth. Nom.
Okay, it's very awkward and it's very messy. Hopefully there's
We got
like
other
a
gloves.
cleaner machine. Who knows the magic? Um, but yeah, he starts eating. The teenager after the first bit, he's still sitting in the thing because they haven't been told they can get up yet. But he's eaten everything you've brought, and then the other ones too, and stuff. It's clear the teenager is going, "Oh my God, I've never felt so full in my life."
Okay, so here's the deal. You guys can eat whatever you want. You can get up. You can wander around. You can go play in the closets with the clothes, because frankly, that's what I'd be doing all day. But do yourselves a favor. It's going to be hard, but once you feel full, stop eating, because the rest of that's not a comfortable thing. Don't hurt yourself.
They just look at you with big, blank, trusting eyes.
Oh God, that's a lot of pressure. Well, buddy. Hey, box room thing. I don't know if you can hear me, but like, if you can get a sense of how people are feeling, if they feel full, maybe no more food until their stomach's a little twingy again. Yeah, maybe. I don't know how this works.
Yeah, the box doesn't respond, but you don't know. Maybe, I mean, it's magic. Over there with the child there, Cross.
Oh,
Get my
Jesus.
child.
Okay.
Well done. Well
Okay.
done.
Got the milk, just like yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the child's not, I mean, it's little older than toddler age, so you can,
It's like sitting on my lap instead.
yeah,
but
and
heads
and
up.
and and drinking it that way and stuff. And then but unlike the teenager and the older elf, it does seem to pick it up much more quickly that food is good and this tastes really good, and it starts eating, and then it starts eating a little faster, and this would be a bacchanalia of eating if given half a chance. And before very long, Cross, the child is getting heavier and heavier as it's leaning harder and harder into you, as it's getting more full and more sleepy, and eventually it falls asleep.
Like I'm just like imagining it in my head. I'm just like, oh god. And Cross is just like,
But while it's
I feel
asleep,
like he
one
like
little
looks. I
hand.
feel like the eyes just like look up at Orkelia, and he's just like,
How-
what do I do? Like,
How-
like, do I move? It's like having a cat on you and not knowing what to do.
How old is this child?
He's probably about three, 4.
Okay. I don't know, man. You got a kid now. I can't help you. I mean, I could help you, but I'm not going to.
Coming from the most motherly person I know.
All right, listen, just keep holding the kid. It's made a choice. I don't agree with the choice, but it's made the choice. And you just need to hold on to it because it's kind of cute. So, Doolin.
Fuck. Now what?
You just never told us your first name.
It's not something I want everyone to know.
Oh, well, maybe you should tell What's-Her-Face that. She said it pretty loudly. Sounds like you guys knew each other for a while.
I used to have. Look, I don't really. I used to be in a certain line of work. I don't really want to do that anymore.
And what kind of work was that?
You're gonna need to roll a persuasion to make him
That's fair. That is
even attempt to talk about that.
Oh, well, it is a 19 on the die, and I was bored.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a 28, my dude.
Yeah, that's. I rolled an 11 plus 5.
Oh, good die. Good die.
Uh-huh. Those eyes, you just want to tell them everything.
Look. I used to work for. I technically still do, but she doesn't know that. I was good at something. That's how I survived. This doesn't mean I liked it. I'm really good at hunting people down. Anything. Creatures, people, components. That's what I did. For years, and I was good at it. I'm still good at it. But I never really wanted to. It was just in this. You do things to survive. And that was how I survived. But the world's different now. And I don't have to do that anymore.
You hunted down components?
I don't want to have to hunt down anyone.
Had you seen Anti-Mag before?
The
He
Hobbit.
kind of gestures over at the. No.
What about Penny?
No. I'd never seen an elf. Never. Until now. A lot of us didn't even really believe they existed.
How many did you bring to them?
More than I can count. And I feel like if you roll, I don't know, do you want to roll an insight check on that?
Really don't think she has to. If you want me to, I will.
Oh, that's fine. I had a reputation to keep up, and it kept me safe. It allowed me to do things other people didn't know either. So,
Like,
say, you know the orphanage in the main city?
I know of it.
There's a reason it's still in business.
That doesn't really sound above board.
Look, anonymous donations come in, they don't ask questions, and nobody thinks that I have any kind of side other than a ruthless, black-hearted demon who hunts people down for a living.
Given the opportunity, what would you do now?
Whatever I want. Now, that's kind of a nice prospect of the world ending. Or potentially ending. I've been looking for a way out for a long time.
You could have chosen to do anything.
Oh, not where I grew up. No, you can't. They got you from a young age. There's nothing you can do. You can't escape. They kill you. It's not going to happen. And if I ever left without something like this behind me or as an excuse or something, they would have found me. I wouldn't be here. You don't cross them unless you got, well, the end of the world behind you. Or at least people at your side, and I've never had that. So yeah, you can think whatever you fucking want, and you can continue to think whatever you want, but
I think
I'll
our
tell you.
leader was trying to reach out to you again, and I'm not entirely sure how you responded. So I'm going to ask you this once. Are you on our side or are you on theirs?
Who's theirs?
The ones who are bringing about the end.
Well, Miskila's dead, so nobody's on his side. But if you're referring to the alchemages, they can go fucking shove a shit. They can fuck off. I'm sick of it. I don't want it. If you've seen, see, people think that there's some, people know what some of what they've done. People also think they keep order, that they need them, that they run the world, and that without them, the world would divulge into chaos. But no. If you've known what I know, what they've done, I mean, granted, you already don't want to be on their side, but you'd want to fucking murder them in their sleep right now. And he kind of like looks down at the child and he's just like, I've seen things. I've seen them do things. And at one point, I almost lost the desire to do anything about it. And then I saw something. And it brought it all full circle. And I'm never gonna let that happen again. At least not in front of me.
If I find out you're lying to me, oh, it's going to be a real bad time there, Cross.
I respect your boldness. But, in respect to my own, you really don't want me to be a lion, because I really don't think you could.
You don't know what I can do.
Fair enough. And he just kind of goes back to taking care of the child.
And from there, we're going to switch back over to Penny, where she is outside. And Jaswin and Grim.
Help.
And
Meow. Sorry, I have a cat.
it seems to happen a lot with this group. Cats.
Meow.
Cats are kind of our thing. All right, so outside, Penny, you've gone toddling off with this box that you have closed. Grim, looking for Grim specifically.
Mhm.
Grim is just further into the warehouse right now. What are you doing, Grim?
Grim is gathering the dead bodies of the soldiers, the fanciest dressed ones,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like tying them all up, and he's throwing the rope over his shoulder, and he's gonna head out into the swamp.
Okay, so you see Grim, he's got all of these bodies like tied up and hanging over his shoulder, which is really awkward considering they're nearly as big as he is. Mostly the ones with the fanciest clothes.
Penny sees this?
Uh-huh. He's just deeper
Okay.
into the warehouse where the bodies were.
Okay. Grim.
Oh, hi, Penny.
What are you? Oh, look!
You have a hand.
I have two hands.
Yeah, but the one it's all smooth.
It's pretty.
It's
I
just
did-
like this one.
Yeah. Well, I'll
That's
touch your
so
hand.
great. How did that happen?
I'm like,
And he'll like softly high five.
oh, thank you. I was like, how much damage is she gonna take from this?
How did this happen?
The old guy with the coin, he said stuff and then it went.
Magic.
It kind of
See?
hurt, but it grew back.
Well, that's what I was thinking about with that guy's ear. We're gonna figure everything out. We're gonna get everything back for you somehow.
Huh? Everything back?
Yeah.
What is that?
Well,
What is that?
your ear?
Oh, you mean like my hand with my ear?
Yeah. We're gonna figure everything out somehow. We'll find somebody else to help.
She kind of like pulls on the half of ear that's still there.
It hurts.
Hmm.
Ow.
Well, where's everyone else?
In the box.
In the box?
Yeah.
They
Here, give me your hand.
they couldn't possibly fit in there.
Give me your hand.
Oh, okay.
Penny opens the box, touches his hand on the thing, and then as soon as you go in, she closes the box again.
So now Grim is in the box.
Grim is in the box.
Do I have corpses with me?
And you have three corpses with you, yes.
With you, yep.
Okay. Going back over now to Jasmine and Penny, who are outside of the box. The rest of you in the box, gonna have to
Sorry.
wait. All right. So Jasmine, you've been helping the townspeople and gathering your own things.
She's hobbling a little bit. She has 18 hit points.
Yeah, a little injured and stuff.
Yeah, so she's been like walking around and like pausing every once in a while to look down at this like bleeding gash, like,
And it's like,
on
ow.
various parts of her body.
No, and
Do you see it?
as you're going, no, not because she's
Not yet.
outside and you're inside.
Okay.
But you do recall that I mean, you saw the clerical stuff that happened inside. There might be, you're not sure where the head of the village is, but maybe he could do something. You have healing salves back at your hut, but the idea of walking clear back there right now doesn't make you feel real happy.
She's not
So,
gonna bother him though. He has other people to worry about. As
yeah.
far as she's concerned, she'll deal with it.
Yeah, but also, I mean, they were keeping whatever the people in the wagon there for a while. There might be something in there that they were using for them that you might be able to get.
um, she feels strange asking, but she could go to the wagon and see if anyone's there.
Yeah. So you head back in, you peek in to see the wagon. There's
Maybe
nobody
ask
at
if
the
they have
wagon,
bandages.
but the one elven component, Penny,
Mhm.
the heavily scarred elven component, is standing there with a really strange smile on her face and a box.
Hello.
Hi.
I hate to ask this because I know you've all been through quite a lot, it looks like, but do you have any bandages around? You have a
Look.
very nice. Hey, he
I
does
can
good
touch it.
work. I didn't even know he could do that, and I lived here for years.
Really?
Yeah. He didn't show it to anybody, but then, I didn't show what I could do either, so I can't blame him.
I understand that.
Well, people are a little afraid of magic here. I don't blame them at all. It's always been far from here, which is why I'm here.
Yeah, I understand. Are you okay?
Actually, no, which is kind of why I came here. I was just wondering if you had any bandages or anything. I was kind of beat up with that fight with the guards.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't go down. I didn't die, but they hit me a lot.
Yeah. Lots of ouches. Okay.
Lots of ouches.
I'm going to Penny's gonna do two things. She's gonna be like, 1 second. Well, she won't say that, but she'll be like, she's gonna open the box real quick. She's going to cast Cure Wounds on at 3rd level on you. But before she does that, she's gonna ask for your hand.
Okay.
Like,
She gives her hand.
okay. And she's gonna do this, and she's going to cast Cure Wounds, and then she's gonna have you like take your hand and touch the fog, so you go in the box too.
And do you close the box or do you leave it open afterwards?
No, I close it.
You close it? Okay.
Okay, so she
everyone,
feels a lot better, and then she ends up in this
In the
very
box.
strange place.
Because you're
Okay.
hungry and you need to feel better, and the box will help you.
All right. Penny has
Oh, shit.
confiscated the box.
How much
Okay.
does
Penny stole the box. Sorry. So that's 16 plus 6 plus 4.
Whoa.
That is
26?
is that 26?
60, 36, pardon me.
30.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So 8, 16, 4. So 26. Yeah, you're right.
26.
Yeah.
Wow. 36 would have been nice.
I know, right?
But no, 26. Yeah, because it's 16 plus 10, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Math. All right.
We can add.
Exactly. All right. So,
Okay.
and while
So-
everyone's in the box,
Okay, Penny, no, we're going to leave you and we're going to go back
No,
in the
that's
box. Ramiel, I hope you're ready there because we have something in just a moment.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, good. Go away for a second. The rest of you will be here, but
I'm just
Ramiel, go
kidding.
away. Yeah.
I would just like to point out that Cross has a literal TARDIS,
Yep, bigger on the inside.
and this is my dice box. I roll my die in.
There we go.
Dude.
There we
Wait,
go.
speaking of, Cross, come back.
Thank
I
you,
love
friend of
that.
mine who sent
Cross.
this to me.
Oh,
There we go.
For some reason, like the thing was being weird. Okay, there it goes.
Okay, there we go. All right, so you guys are down. You've just had this wonderful conversation in the box. You've managed to get the very scarred up, tormented child elf to sleep, and the other two elves eating enough and starting to get sleepy. You've had this very pensive conversation, and right at the end of that conversation, paf! All of a sudden, there is a very disoriented looking Grim standing in the box with 3 bodies on a rope.
Um,
Oh,
Tied
Grimm's in
together.
the box. I thought
Now
Jody
Grimm
came
is-
in the box.
Now,
They both
she
did.
comes last.
Oh
Mhm.
God.
where am I?
I thought you were
Oh.
gonna,
Perfect.
get rid of those.
I
Dude,
was
Hey, look. Hey.
going to, and then Penny asked me to touch some thing in a box.
Penny's just kind of sending everybody into the box, but hey, good solutions.
What?
Food for
What?
days forever that we
Look, to
weren't
be-
told about.
Looks over at Arkelia and he's just like, look, to be perfectly honest, I kind of forgot about this. Else, yeah.
How do you
There's
forget
plenty-
about a box that
Wait.
you can live in?
Oh, okay,
There's a
hold
lot
on.
of things that happened along the. Could you just look? We're here. Just fucking points at looks at Grim and he's like, Grim, table, food, fucking eat the food.
Okay, but maybe an explanation. And where can I put these guys?
And Grim, the food. All of a sudden, the one end of the table, the food is very different. All of a sudden, there's a massive piece of just the most succulent whale you've ever seen in your life. And then there's some fish. And oh my God, it's roast beef. And it's big. It's
I've
really
read about
big.
that.
Yeah. It smells amazing. You're so hungry.
Okay. He gets so excited. He just kind of hands cross the rope.
Ross is holding a child. I'll take it.
Oh, here.
He goes to hand them up. I got this.
Oh, okay. And he just
And then Jasmine appears in the box too, looking very confused and slightly healed.
Slightly less injured, but still
Yeah.
injured.
Yep.
Oh,
So all of a sudden Jasmine's there and she's
It's a party.
What in the? Where am
welcome
I?
to the box.
doesn't look like a box. It looks like a big, beautiful plush room with sleeping couches and blankets and pillows and food on tables along one wall. Another wall has closets with the one it's open, left open, and there's like the softest, most vibrant colored robes in there.
I'm just saying this place is pretty great, and what if we just never left and the world just caved in on top of itself and we were fine? Yeah.
You really want to spend the rest of your life with me?
She drops the bodies.
Grim turns around and he's double fisting it, and his mouth is full. Huh?
I don't think we've met. Hi. What is going on here?
So, short story. We were in a hidden dungeon. I found this box. Apparently, it's a portal to a pocket dimension where it pretty much meets all of your needs. Hi, welcome, enjoy. It's really nice. Just
Wait,
think of things.
this just keeps making food for you?
Yeah,
Yep.
see, you're never going to have to be hungry again, Grim.
Oh,
We don't have to do that thing that we were talking about. All of those things, we don't have to do any of them.
oh, that's so great.
Any.
Oh, that's really great. How do we get out?
Well, I was
Penny
told,
needs to
and
open the
I saw.
box.
Oh, well, there's that. Apparently, we touch the thing, and then we go through the thing, and then we end up on the other thing.
So we're in a box?
Yeah.
Wait,
Essentially,
pocket
we're in a
dimension?
box.
Really? They're real? Wow. I'd read about them, but I had no idea.
Me too. Magic's great.
Magic's awesome.
It is. It can
It's
be.
kind of one of those things you just accept. It's here.
Grim lifts up the haunch of roast beef. He just grabbed the whole thing. He's like, have you ever had this? I've read about it, and it's fantastic. It's better than I imagined.
That's beef, right?
Mm.
Looks good.
Mm.
As long as I'll get some. Thank you, though. Yeah,
Oh.
you go ahead.
Cross stands up and goes over to Orkelia, and he's just like, I have an idea for the points down at the bodies.
Yeah, we should probably get rid of those.
So, the closet.
You want us to put the bodies in the closet?
If you put your
Have you ever heard the phrase skeletons in a closet?
Look.
I feel like we just unpacked a whole bunch of them, and I don't know if you want any more shoved in there.
Look, the last time we were here, if you put things in the closet, it either cleans it, and since they're dead bodies, maybe it'll just get rid of them?
But I haven't looked through their stuff yet.
Let's look through their stuff.
They might have like jewelry or things. Maybe that armor's better than the armor I have. I don't know.
Cool. So let's go through their stuff and then throw them in the closet.
Okay. Yeah, great.
Jasmine, this conversation makes no sense to you.
She's
All
just
right.
listening and staying out of it. Because, yeah. She'll go over to the table and start like taking little bits of food and putting them onto a little plate and sort of like munching while she watches them.
Yeah, very delicately.
Loot the body.
Yep. All right.
It's so funny.
Well, I
'cause
mean,
it's just like,
she kind of killed them,
Cross's
so
idea, people would be like, "What? How dare you just like think of yourself and loot the bodies?" It's just like it's somebody else's idea.
And we're going to leave you guys here eating and figuring out how to
Pillaging.
dispose of bodies.
Uh-huh.
We're going to go back out. Aramiel and Penny.
Hey.
Okay.
So Aramiel,
Yeah.
as you were tracking, you lost the track a couple times, but I mean, they weren't trying to hide it very hard as they had from, you managed to find your way back to the hut just fine. And now you heading for Figgy, and they weren't hiding their tracks tremendously well. It's clear that they were just going for speed to try and get to the wagons, or, because that's what you guys have been talking about. So you get there, and probably about a half a mile out, guess what is there?
Tracks.
No.
Corpses left by Grim.
Corpses. Oh, indeed. Definitely
Oh, no.
corpses. Maybe left by Grim. You don't know because they're walking.
Oh.
Oh.
And they're green.
Oh no.
And these ones, because there's doesn't seem to be anything blocking them between them and the walls of the village, they seem to be moving fairly quickly. You can hear sounds from the village. Roll me a listen check or perception.
3. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
You don't know. You don't know if there's people in the village. You don't know if your friends are in the village. You don't know what's going on there. But you know that green, those bodies are headed for the village. The gate's wide open. Nobody's closed it. Maybe there's nobody there. Maybe they just don't know what's going on. But if that gate stays open, those bodies just go right on in.
Do I have enough time to beat them to the gate?
If you run, maybe. I mean, they're just walking. They're walking
Yeah.
fairly steadily because there's nothing in their way. But they are just walking.
Yeah, then hell yeah, I'm gonna run as fast as I can past them because depending on how many are there.
There's about 4 that you can see. And why there's that many? Do you take a moment to look at them or do you just run?
Well, I'm gonna see. Yeah, if there's more than I can handle by myself, then I'm gonna run past them and go to the village to both look for help and close the gate.
Okay.
Please.
What you see is there's at least 4 that you can see, and there's movement. There's probably more, and it's just kind of walking in every direction. Don't seem. These ones must have just been already facing at the village because they're just heading in that direction. But you see another one that's just kind of going off kitty corner that way. Another one that's going off to the south. They're just kind of starbursting out. They all look pretty rough, like maybe they were farmers
Okay.
that were maybe outside the village. So you can either choose to try and destroy all of them, or you can try to outrun them and get that gate closed, or warn the village if anybody's even left. You don't know. You can't hear them.
Yeah, because I'm unsure if I can handle them in time before they get to the gate, because there's more than just a few,
Mm-hmm.
and there might be more. So I'm going to try running past them, and if there's nobody in the village, I mean, I guess I'm just going to move on at that point.
Okay.
Yeah, because if they're more than I can handle, I want to find my team, and if these guys are still around, I might need a hand taking
Okay.
them out.
So are you doing a double move? Just running your
Um,
ass off to get there?
Yeah, absolutely, please.
Well, because they are just wandering at a walking pace, you do manage to get there ahead of them, but not very far ahead of them. When you get to the village, you do hear sounds. And you see a bunch of people
Okay.
on the opposite side, and you know that that's off towards the ocean, and they seem to be gathering over there. A couple of them are wrangling over some packages and boxes that they've clearly gathered. Roll me a perception check or an insight check, actually, not perception.
Hey, 16 insight
Mm-hmm.
plus 3, so 20 or 30 or 19. Sorry, not
Yeah,
30 anything.
whatever. But you do manage to figure out that they were clearly looked like they were packing up to evacuate.
Oh, okay.
But
So
they're as crowds do, milling around, and this, they don't seem to be very panicked.
Yeah.
And roll me a perception check, both of you.
That's 17, 12, 30, 20.
16.
All right. And she's looking at the group, and she's wandering, and she's smiling, and you see Penny. She's toddling around there. She doesn't seem to be terribly worried or afraid. She's standing kind of in the doorway of what looks like the only wooden structure in town, like a kind of a warehouse looking thing that's further in. You see her standing there, but you don't see anybody else. But there's Penny standing right in the open.
Okay.
And she's no, never mind. You know that she's wearing like a very big baggy uniform that she got off of one of the guys.
The Thorians, yeah.
That's like got holes in blood on it, and she's just like
Penny?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and she has an arm.
Well, he doesn't see that yet. Penny?
Oh, never mind.
You notice, you hear behind you, and you turn, and you see Aramiel at a dead run.
Aramiel!
Come in the gate, looking very nervous, and behind him you see Green.
Penny swears in ancient common.
What do you two do?
Get out of the village! Get out!
That's it. Saying, everybody, close the gate immediately.
I'm gonna start I'm gonna put the box in one of my pockets.
Oh, jeez.
She's just like, we got things to do right this moment. I don't have time. And she's just running towards him, and she'll run past you in the opposite direction. So you're like this, and she's like this, like, hi. She's gonna take her new hand as she's running and be like, look, bye.
As in they pass in the night?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rob, what do you do?
I'm so confused. Where's my team? Why did she
Exactly.
Why did she just pass by me without hugging me like crazy? We're both still alive, thank God. Praise Nexus. But I am so confused. I'm gonna immediately, can I stop Penny? Penny, wait! Penny, wait! Where is everyone? We need them safe. Where is everybody?
They're safe.
Okay, Penny, where did you run? Where are you going, Shauna?
I'm going towards the green things.
Oh, towards the gate. Penny's running at the miasma.
Why?
Maybe suicide. Who knows?
Can I run faster than her and grab her and stop her? Because I'm freaking out. She's about to die.
Absolutely.
Sure, if you want to, but
you'll have to roll to grab her. You can absolutely run faster.
I mean, yeah, because I'm confused, and you're in my mind. You're like on the way to death without it. You're without the team.
I'm trying to get within 30 feet of the things.
Okay.
So if you stop me
Oh
again,
wait, if I stop you before 30 feet, but I don't know that.
then I'll
Wait,
struggle.
how far are you from 30 feet? How much space is there?
I don't know. How far am
Okay.
I from the miasma stuff?
They're about not quite 30 feet from the gate. You had started 50 feet from the gate, so it'd be a couple rounds of running to
Okay,
get
I'm
there
booking
within
it
30 feet.
as fast as my pansy ass self can go.
Yeah.
Okay, she tries to run by you. You grab her.
Well, I'm gonna say, where are you going? As I'm running behind her,
Okay,
before I cast.
so Ramiel's running. Penny runs past him. Ramiel turns around and is running with Penny now.
I turn
Okay.
around and then you're like, wait, what's going on? What?
I am so confused.
Now the miasma's 20 feet from the gate.
Stay.
Or the creature's carrying it.
Okay.
Yeah. I just need to get within 30 feet of them. Ah!
Yeah, wait, they're 30 feet from the gate. You already went out the gates. You're within now, right?
Am I within range now?
Okay, and as you get there, you hear the first screams behind you as the village finally starts to notice
Yeah.
the green.
Well, and I was yelling too at the same time.
Mhm.
Get out of the village! Get out of the village!
Yeah. You
So
and me
there's
both, as
screaming
we
and there's
read-
chaos
What?
behind you. What are you guys doing there at the gate? And the bodies, they're just empty. They're just people.
Yeah.
Normal little people walking at you with nothing.
Is there one closer? How many of them are there?
There's 4 that you can see directly, and more that you can see moving off towards other directions, but 4 coming this way.
Okay. I'm going to use, and this I can do at will. It's a cantrip, mold earth. I'm going to do the same thing I kind of did before, where I'm going to try and make a moat.
Okay.
But just like right in front of the gate. So as they walk, they'll hopefully fall into it and they'll eventually get out, but it'll give people more time. So I'm just trying to make a moat as wide as I can.
Okay.
And the extra dirt is just going to be thrown randomly.
Okay.
Probably I'm like trying to make like actually, no. Yeah, I'm going to make a moat. It's just going to be 5 feet deep, and the dirt that's moved out of it is going to be put on the other side, so they'll have an extra height of dirt to try and climb over or through.
To get out, or to get on the side that
out.
you're on, or the side that they're on.
The side that we're on.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
All right. So you see her do that, Rob. They're getting closer. This has been a little while since you've been this close to one of the miasma struck, and it just feels so wrong.
Yeah. Well, last time it gave me a whole jolt of dissatisfaction. So
Yes, it did. Okay, so what do you do? Penny just cast a spell.
So she added an extra block. I'm gonna again shout at her. Where is everyone? Penny, we need to find the crew. Where is everybody?
Roll me initiative.
11. What's dragging?
24.
So I got 15 total.
All right. And I'm not sure how this would work, but I rolled a 16 for the miasma.
Well, I got a 24.
All right. So for the moment, the very first one, Penny, you just went, you did your action. So next is the villagers. You hear the village head screaming back behind them, "To the boats, everybody, to the boats right now!" And screaming and crying, and they're like, but wait, I can't leave without Jack. And the other one's like, "Molly's right behind me." And more people seem to be coming towards you instead of away from you. Now, a bunch seem to be going away if you turn and look, but you can hear some that are coming towards you. Next would be the miasma moving forward, and it reaches because they're just at a walking speed, they reach the trench, that 20 feet, and do indeed fall in and keep moving. Aramio, what do you do?
At this point, I mean, I'm going to turn around. Are the villagers behind me walking in our direction?
They're running. Someone, no, we got to get Jack. We can't leave Jack. We can't leave. They're calling for family members that were supposed to, clearly be on the outside there.
Oof.
And they're coming toward you. There's probably 6, 7 of them coming towards you. A couple of kids and several older people.
No. So I'm going to turn around and I'm going to pull my glowing sword of destiny out from my back. I'm going to put it over my shoulder so I'm silhouetted like an angel. And I'm going to say, "Ah, you warriors, if not, turn around. We will be with you shortly."
Are you warriors? Get your ass out of here if you're not.
If you are
Okay.
farmers, you will die.
You will die. Exactly.
Okay, come on, Rob. You got to do it. You got to give me the. Come on, do it.
Do it.
Act it. We need to see this.
And that was it. I did it just now. My voice is going to crack so hard.
Okay, okay. I'll be kind to you. I'll be kind to you.
Okay.
Okay, so all of the villagers stop and they just kind of stare blankly at you
Maybe roll a
because
charisma.
they've never done this. Yes, so roll me an intimidate check or persuasion check, whichever one you feel this is.
Persuasion. Oh, my persuasion is +10. It's persuasion. I got
Okay.
24.
Okay,
That's
so
awesome.
yes, they look at you with big eyes like, "What the hell are you?" And then they turn and they run. Of course, the fact that one of the green hands starts bumping across the top may, influence that a little bit too. But they do. They turn and they run. You manage to stop the villagers from coming to the gate. And now it is at the top of the round. We are at Penny.
All right. So I finished making the trench?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yep, and 4 of them have fallen into it now.
Okay. That's not going to last very long. And everybody's running away?
Yes,
Okay.
with that 24.
I'm going to turn to a Ramiel and grab your hand and put it in the box. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a very petty thing. Trust me.
I know. I know
my
what
God,
this
this
box.
box.
Is, though, right?
Like we said, party box.
It is the party box. All right.
Okay, but
so
Ramiel knows what this is, so are you going to let this happen, Ramiel?
I rolled a natural 20 on my dexterity to get you to get your hand in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's too. My dexterity is not my strong suit. She's got
Okay,
me.
but roll. You got.
Roll
you never
anyway.
know.
You
Anyway.
might kick my ass. I'm
I
not.
got a 6.
Okay, so all of a sudden, Ramiel joins the party in the box.
Welcome
All right.
to the party box.
Okay, so
Get in the
Penny.
fucking box. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, or what Penny's gonna do, is I'm going to
Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go to
No,
the
no,
box.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I was just gonna wild shape, and that was it. Okay.
Okay, no, because I'm going to leave them dun until the very end.
Oh boy.
All right, all of a
Party box,
sudden,
party box.
Oh my God.
you guys are eating, you're partying. The elves have all fallen asleep. Their
Going
poor
through
tormented
armor.
bodies, going through armor and stuff. And all of a sudden, a Ramiel appears in the box, looking frantic and beat up and dirty and maybe a little pissed off.
Arr.
Yeah.
Full on
Guys.
tackle hug. Just
This
this
is-
whole orc comes right at you. Just boom.
Just like there's no time. I don't know why Penny put us all in here, but there's my asthma's outside right now. You guys, why are we all in here?
What?
Well, we didn't
My
know that
ass-
miasma was coming right now. And
She
Penny
put us
closed
in
the box.
here and she closed the box, apparently. Hello.
What? What is happening? She didn't even hug me.
And
Hello,
I'm
it's-
trying to
I
touch
told
the-
her.
trying
Cross
to
is just
touch
like,
the
I
dog
told
again.
her to not open the box. Like he's just like talking to himself, and he's just like,
She made me do it. She took my hand. She put it in. Now I'm
And then she
here.
kind of did that for everybody.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Trying to touch the fog, not going anywhere. I'm assuming.
Oh, okay. So
Penny's gonna get in so much
I don't-
trouble later.
I'm
definitely
freaking
is.
out right now.
or maybe Penny, like, look, maybe Penny feels like she can escape easier by herself than the rest of us. Like, look,
how?
we can only hope.
We all
I know
run
she turns
faster
into
than her.
things.
Listen,
She
I
can turn
trust
into
Penny.
like a bird.
I trust
She's
Penny. and she's
pretty
very
resourceful.
helpful.
Oh,
the
Valid
box.
point.
that's right.
Why wouldn't she even tell me?
That's a really
Does make
valid
sense.
point. She could definitely just kind of change into another creature that runs a lot faster.
Right?
Right.
Oh,
How
I
would
mean,
that
so
creature
I'm
carry
just
this
doing
box?
some of
It's
I
a
think,
tiny box.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
like
we get like absorbed into her body, so we're gonna be in a box
Oh.
inside of a.
Okay, so short answer, magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's magic and everything's weird. I'm really worried about Penny.
so. Let's just hope she knows what she's doing.
What happens if the miasma touches the box?
I don't fucking know.
Oh god.
Hopefully, it would just kill the box, and we would just get stuck here
The
forever.
box isn't alive. It's magic. You're a fucking paladin. You know magic. What the? Just like slaps him upside the head.
Okay,
Good to see you as
Orkelia,
well,
Cross,
Good to
and
see you.
Aramiel.
Yeah.
I'll roll me an insight check. Or actually, no, not Orkelia. Just Cross and Aramiel.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh no, I got 16 total.
All right.
Too busy smacking the
Sadly,
phone.
none of you remember what the deal was with the box when you found it.
I
Bummer.
mean, the dead people in the box. No.
Well, I mean,
Jasmine's gonna make some tea because
Grim
you
keeps
know
going over the bodies.
What else can you
what
do?
else can you do when you're stuck in a box?
yeah, it's been real nice knowing all y'all.
Oh,
Um,
There's nothing we can do
Yeah.
about it now, right?
no.
I mean,
Just
I
sit
there
trust.
and
wait.
One of the
I trust
elves
them.
has woken up and walked on over to the closet and is touching all of the robes.
What you doing there, buddy?
And it's just touching it like it feels nice. The soft, the silky.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
they
that's
all are all
definitely-
still in their burlap.
Hey. World's ending. You know what we should do? Fashion
Makeover.
montage.
And with that, we'll go back to Penny.
Makeover time.
Okay.
Okay, Penny.
Sorry. Okay, there we go. Hi.
Okay, so you wild shape. What do you wild shape into?
I'm going to wild shape into the quickest creature I can, which I think is just a dire wolf. I think.
Still pretty fast.
Yeah. But one thing with wild shape, when I use wild shape, all of my everything that I have on my person
Mm-hmm.
transforms with me.
Okay.
But right before I do it, I'm going to whisper to the box, "Now you are safe. You must be safe. My family must be safe." And then she puts it away.
Aw.
And then she
Okay.
goes,
Into a
and then
wolf?
she's like into a dire wolf. And she's going to, while she's kind of like gonna turn and she's gonna do like a quick thing, and I'll roll a perception to see if I hear anyone who if there's a kid who's stuck behind everybody else running or anything like that.
Okay, roll me
Let's see.
perception.
Okay. Ooh, 17 plus 7 is 24
Okay.
words. Stuff.
Yeah, nobody's left behind. They were already all getting ready for evacuation for the last little while. And so when the screaming started and all of that, they've all been converging on the fishing boats.
Okay.
So they're all
okay.
headed towards the boats. Or
Okay.
getting on the boats.
Okay. I'm going to like as a dire wolf. So they're probably going to be terrified of this because nobody saw me do it. But I'm going to go and I'm going to I'm going to check and make sure as much as I can while I'm keeping an eye on the green stuff that they get on the boats, that everyone gets on the boats and gets pushed off.
Okay. So first round, you go over there. That starts screaming and panicking them more. They
Okay,
start
I'm not
screaming
being
and running
too
towards away from the boat since you're by the boat.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay.
And I'll back up and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna try and herd them back to the boats like a cattle dog.
Okay.
And I'll bounce around, try to not be as intimidating as maybe they are.
Roll me a charisma check.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a 5.
Okay, never
She's
mind. She
trying
is
real hard.
completely. You're terrifying. You're scaring them. They're getting so scared that they're afraid to get to the boat, and a couple
Okay.
of them are running, try to run back towards their building to go lock themselves inside, and
Shit. So they're going to the buildings?
Mm-hmm.
Can I cut them off?
2 of them? Yes, absolutely. There's only 2 of them that are doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna cut them off, and I'm going to like, since they're scared of me, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'll like.
By the way, I'm noting your T-shirt. You should show the crowd your T-shirt.
Oh, it says prone to shenanigans and tomfoolery. That's really
tonight.
appropriate today.
Yep. Okay, so you've got them running back to the boats now.
Okay.
This third round,
Uh-huh.
you see the dirt start to collapse in, and you can start to see the green coming over the top as somebody's starting to walk their way out.
Yeah.
Since you're not right there, you don't know how many or how close they are, but you do know that this is going to end pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a temporary thing, just me trying to slow it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the 5th round, most of the villagers are on the little fishing boats, and all but one of the boats has shoved off.
Okay. I'm going to head over, like away from the green, but I'm watching the boat to make sure it goes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're kind of heading sideways between the 2?
Yeah, just to be like, are they? Well, I'm not gonna leave until they've shoved off.
Okay, you get over to that part, and there is the wall there that won't let you go any further because it is a small walled village.
Okay.
There are gates in the wall you could go through. You could go around through the water type, or you could go back through the gate where the miasma people are coming in.
Okay. Did the boat shove off?
Yes, it did.
Okay, sweet. Excellent. All right. I am going to, sorry, let me check one more thing. Sorry. Okay. I am going to try and swim around the wall and head towards where I think the mountains are that we had talked about going before.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
All right. Come on, nose, don't fail me now. Ooh. 18 plus 7 is, oh, hold on. When I was 17 was plus 7. Okay, so this is 25.
Okay, you do manage to swim safely through the water and get on the other side.
Okay.
And you see swamp heading out from before you over there. Over to kind of the northeast, you see the mountains rising up.
Okay.
If you look behind you, you can see other things rising up over there, ruins, and maybe you're not sure, an island or something. And you realize you have absolutely no idea where you are or where you're going.
That's true. Okay. All right. How about, okay. I'm going to, can I do a wisdom check to see if I can, because I got a little bit of my memory back about the door, and if I can maybe get an idea of just the memory. Do I want to go towards the mountains or the ruins?
Well, what you remember from the memory,
it was in the mountain, right?
The door was on the side of the mountain from a pathway from the ocean.
From the ocean. All right. Well, I'm gonna. Okay.
But you don't know how long the pathway was because the memory time was.
Yeah.
Weird.
Are the fishing boats? Is this water area? Is this the ocean, or is this just like a river or a lake?
Roll me a survival check.
Where did my dice go? My dice. It's actually rolling well for me. Sorry, that's the same because I rolled an 18 again. All of my other dice rolled ones this morning. Well, this right before the game.
Okay. You know it's salty.
Okay.
So it might have something to do with the ocean, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna follow along like the bank or the beach, and I'm just gonna book it as far in the opposite direction of the green as I can.
Okay.
For as long as I can.
I'm gonna show you the map.
Okay.
And then we will go here, hang on one second.
And I can stay in wild shape for 3 hours. So I just am running as fast as I can for as long as I can, just along the beach for 3 hours. That's it.
Okay, so this is the town where you are.
Okay.
This is where the fishing boats have gone off to the side here.
Okay.
Where you're booking it now is this direction
Okay.
or this direction?
I'm gonna go not the way towards the ruins, but the way towards where I can see the mountains in the distance.
Okay, yeah, the mountains go right along here,
Okay, sweet.
along the pathless.
Sweet.
Okay, so you're booking it along there, and that's where we will leave you.
Okay.
And we'll go back to everybody else.
To the party box. Yeah.
Party box. You want a
Party box.
party box?
Woo-hoo.
And it's so sad because it's a party box. You guys have no sense that anything bad is happening outside.
Yeah, I'm still
yeah,
having a
kind
little
of
bit of a
sense.
panic attack.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you have a sense now. Now they have a sense because you told them.
Yeah.
You just destroyed the party, dude. They're not
Well,
they're not
I mean-
having fun anymore.
I mean, there was always this kind of undercurrent that we knew shit was hitting the fan, but hey, Rami will definitely let us know that it's real.
Yeah. What was I gonna do? Come down here and be like, "Don't worry, guys, everything's okay. Don't worry about a thing."
Did the
No.
villagers make it out?
Ugh.
Well, they had to have closed the gate after they went back in.
Wait, the gate was open still?
I don't know when we left. I told them to go back in, but that's the last I saw them.
Well,
Huh.
Now
Guess we just
Jasmine's
have-
worried.
I guess we just have to trust that Penny knows what she's doing.
Listen, if there's anyone I trust fully, it's Penny.
that's fair. That's a valid point. In the meantime, there's lots of food, and hey, we're gonna go play with clothes over here. Everybody come over here. We're gonna go play with clothes.
Hey, can I find the wash thing? I'm all dirty from adventuring and stuff.
Okay,
I
as soon
saw-
as you imagine that you want it, all of a sudden a door opens over in that wall where it could possibly be door, and on the other side, sure enough, is a bathtub. And that is where we will leave it tonight. With the Ramiel getting ready to take a bath, everybody going, let's have a fashion show.
Cross has
Oh
a
no,
sleeping-
no!
Cross sitting there
Jasmine
with a
likes the
sleeping
idea of a
child.
bath.
Yeah, baths,
Actually,
baths are nice.
baths are nice.
Yeah.
Not
I'm thinking
your
of something
bath.
you know
And
with
Penny in a whole lot of trouble.
Everyone.
I'll have my own bath, but yeah.
I will say this is exactly not where I expected it to end up tonight.
Maybe
Everybody-
Grim will want
everybody in
his
a
own
box,
bath.
and Penny in a wild shape carrying us
A
across the
giant
land.
As they're all having a party in a
Convenient.
box.
Does that count as a long rest for everyone?
Everyone but Penny.
Okay.
All
Oh my
right.
God.
I understand.
Like I said, not where I expected it to end up tonight at all. I do like that we had the visual of Ramiel booking it into the town run, and nobody's there.
I'm glad I didn't have to eat corpses.
That's true. 'Cause I put that.
And then Penny's
All
just
right.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
We'll
Hope
see
you had fun.
Next, we'll see if they ever get out of the box next week.
Next time on
Uh,
Diced
Do we ever
Right.
want to leave the box?
It's good in here.